Good afternoon, everyone. They once said, if you want to connect, you must let them reflect. There are three things to aim at public speaking. First, to get into your subject, then to get your subject into yourself, and lastly, to get your subject into the heart of your audience.
Hello, everyone. They also said the only reason to give a speech is to change the world. Words have incredible power. They can make people's hearts soar, or they can make people's hearts soar. It is with great pleasure to welcome you.
To Liwa's third public speaking competition. First, let's watch this video.
Okay.
Oh, I really do miss going back to school.
Me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the public speaking competition is a great opportunity for Liwa students to shine and show their speaking talents in delivering effective, coherent speeches. The theme of our middle school competition are 1. How do I envision myself and my country 50 years from now? 2. The weirdest invention. 3. What will the world be like after COVID-19? 4. Sustainable development and sustainable lifestyles.
This year, we have 13 teams from middle school. Today, those students will share with us their creative and innovative presentations about the themes. They will deliver their speech in amazing ways that reflect how passionate and enthusiastic they are.
Before we start, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Mr. Larry and our SLT members for giving us this opportunity. Also, I would like to thank the teachers and students for their efforts.
I'd like to introduce our jury, Dr. Khayal, Ms. Aisha, and Mrs. Rima. I will read the competition rules. Each team will have 5 to 7 minutes. Moving the slides of the presentation, students should have a strong internet connection, cameras are on, the student's face is clearly shown. Students are not allowed to read their part from a ready script, and there will be 3 winners, the third place, and the first place.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharina Al-Darmaki and I am from the Innovation team.
My name is Shamma Khalifa Al-Maheri, and I am from the Innovation team as well. We are so proud to announce the beginning of the competition.
The first team to start is grade 5 under the supervision of Ms. Shireen Raghab, and their topic is, what will the world be like after COVID-19?
Mr. Hafiz. So who's going to present the presentation? Okay, so can you make Mr. Hafiz Layan?
Okay.
Yes, you can present your presentation now, Elaine.
How the world will be like after COVID-19? بيراضة المهيري ليان خليفة
Sorry,
and
Layan.
Fatima Rashid.
Layan, please,
Yes, miss.
before I start the timer, turn on your camera. Okay?
Okay, miss. Just give me a minute.
Yes.
Okay, now?
Still.
Miss, how I open my camera while screen sharing?
If you want, when you share your screen, check down if your video is on or down or not. Check the bar. Share your screen again, please.
Okay, miss, yes, it's open.
Share your screen again, please.
Okay. Miss, I really don't know why it's closing the camera sometimes.
Okay. So it looks, can someone else share the screen from the team? Because when Layan shares it,
Miss, me too. The camera can't check. It will close when I share the screen.
okay, خلص then. Start Layan, no problem.
Okay. What is how what the world will be like after COVID-19 by Rod Mehri, Lian Khalifa, and Fatma Rashidi.
Yes, start.
Grade 5 G1. Today I will talk about how the world will be like after COVID-19. But first, I'll talk about what COVID-19 is. COVID-19 is a dangerous virus spreading everywhere around the world. The virus changed the world. People had to practice social distancing. They need to work from home, wear masks, and wash their hands regularly. COVID also caused the buildings and parks to close. The virus is dangerous for old people. It's not very dangerous for children because most of them have strong immune systems. But the old people have weaker immune systems. This means the virus might kill old people, but I hope that won't happen. Now I would like to talk about how the world will be like after COVID-19. The good thing is that we might be able to see people in real life again. Schools, parks, and other buildings will be opened again. We will be able to see our friends. However, the bad thing is that there will be more pollution, more crowded places, and more animals might get killed again. But hopefully that won't happen. Finally, the virus is very dangerous and I hope everyone will follow the rules to avoid getting infected by it. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello, I'm Lian Tahir from 5G4. Today I will talk about how life will be after COVID-19. Coronavirus is an epidemic dangerous virus that has been spread all over the world since the beginning of 2020. It has been a hard year because we couldn't even see our relatives and our friends because of this virus. There are important rules people have to follow, for example, putting hand sanitizer, hand gloves, face masks, and keeping a distance. I expect after the coronavirus pandemic that people will be healthier, but some people will still follow the rules until they are sure that the virus has disappeared. I think life will never be the same as before. People learn to live with only basic needs during the lockdown. Homemade food replaced the junk food. People will realize the importance of a sustainable lifestyle for the health. of our planet. People will prefer gathering with their families rather than going outdoors. Thus, the lockdown brought the importance of family into focus. Life will be better after COVID-19. Thank you for listening to the speaking of what I expect after COVID-19, and have a good day.
Hello, I'm Fatma Al-Rashidi from 5G4. I will talk today about life after COVID-19. I think life will change a little bit. Many people used to get working, chatting, or communicating with each other online. That's why I think people's visits to each other will be less, and they will prefer using modern technology. People will appreciate going out without being scared and being safe. I think we are suffering nowadays because God wants us to appreciate the things around us. Feeling safe is a great feeling that will feel back after COVID-19. I think it will be like a returning back home from a long trip. Thank you for listening.
Thank
And Miss Emma.
for listening. Yes.
Okay, I don't think we have time for video. You know when we can show the video? Or you can show your video, Fatma, no problem. Okay, you still have like 2 minutes. Yeah, like quickly, please.
Miss, I can't share the screen.
Mr. Hafiz, can you make Fatima a co-host, please? Fatima 5G4. Fatima 5G4. She has a turtle icon. What? Can you make her a co-host? Okay. Did she become Fatima 5G4? You can't? Why? Sorry? You can. Can you make me the host, please? Okay. Yes, Fatima, you can now.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
Fatima has created a video and wanted to share it with us. This is an amazing video. Thank you so much. You are really great.
I hope
Okay.
you liked my animation.
Everything you did, guys, is amazing. Wonderful, grade 5G4. Okay, our representatives, please, Ms. Shrina and Shireen.
The next team to start is grade 6, the supervision of Ms. Fatma. And that will be, what will the world look after COVID-19?
So, Rafael, I'm gonna make you the co-host. Okay, you'll start here, Rafael, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Miss screen share. Oh, yes, no. How the world will be like after COVID-19. Hello, I'm Rafael Rafiq from grade 6B5. I am wondering how the world will be like after COVID-19. Coughing and sneezing. When the pandemic started in January 2020, we thought this will last about a month or so, but it didn't. It has lasted for a year and a half, and it's still counting. When the pandemic ends, things will never be the same. For example, we will be nervous if someone coughs in our face or sneezes without a mask, because we are now used to anyone coughing or sneezing in public with a mask or some sort of protection on their face. Social distancing. Another example on how COVID-19 will impact us even when it's over. Social distancing. We will always keep space in public unlike we were before COVID-19. Even after COVID-19 ends, I feel like there will still be something telling us that it isn't over. So we'll be paranoid. We will keep space and we won't be too comfortable in public when the pandemic is over. Jobless people. Many people lost their jobs due to the pandemic, so I think lots of people will go and look for jobs if they haven't already found any. Mostly everyone has had financial problems because of the pandemic. In consequences, this has led to many misfortunes like people going back to their countries and not affording their bills. This makes me think that lots of people will try and get back on their feet and live better. Deaths and depression. In the period of COVID-19, many people lost their lives because of the pandemic. So I think deaths will drop low when the pandemic ends. Not just because of COVID, but people will not be worried and start going out more. Last year, thousands of people took their lives because of COVID-19 and staying stuck inside. So I predict that people will start feeling more optimistic and have less worries. In conclusion, when COVID ends, the world won't be the same. In fact, it may still be depressing, but at least we won't get badly ill or very sick. I do believe that things will get brighter and we just have to hope for the best for a better tomorrow. Thank you for paying attention and listening.
Thank you so much, Rafael. Now I think it's Dwayne, right? Okay, Dwayne. Now I make you the co-host. And Mr. Hafiz, we are facing a problem. When students share their screen, the cameras are off. Is there any kind of solution or? Okay. Okay. Yalla, Dwayne, you can start, my dear.
Hello, my name is Dwayne Saeed Al Khayeli, grade 5B2. I wondered how life will be after coronavirus, so I read and Googled many websites to understand this new and exceptional situation. Let's think about it loudly. I will start with a brief introduction about the virus itself. How life will be after coronavirus. When the story began, coronavirus are a family of viruses that can cause respiratory illness in humans. The new strain of coronavirus, COVID-19, was first reported in Wuhan, China in December 2019, and the virus has spread to all continents. Coronavirus spread from person to person and from close contacts by touching and shaking hands with an infected person. COVID-19 will likely have permanent effects on the way we work, but the way we live, socializes, and move about the world will be different too. There are some circumstances imposed by the pandemic. First, we all want security. It means security is having an income, child care, and other things necessary to take care for our family during the pandemic. Second, we all want sociability. We want to have opportunities to be with other people, share meals and drinks and some activities. Opportunities and venues for sociabilities will become huge post-COVID. Third, travel will explode after pandemic. We all have been locked down with the same room, same walking routine, and inability to see new things. When it's safe to travel, people will go to many new places. To end this, if COVID-19 is spreading, stay safe by taking some simple ways such as physical distancing, wearing a mask, avoiding crowds, and cleaning your hands. Thank you and be safe.
Thank you so much,
Next team
Dwayne.
to start is great.
Sorry? Oh, sorry, Shireen.
No, it's fine. The next team to start is grade 6G1 under the supervision of Ms. Wala. And their topic is what will the world be like after COVID-19?
So, Wadima, you will be the one who's going to present the presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon, teachers and classmates. My friend and I are happy to participate in public speaking competition, and we decided to talk about how will the world be after COVID-19, done by Wadima Nail, Salama Khalifa, Aisha Isa, Fajr al-Jilani. In this presentation, we're gonna cover what is COVID-19 and when it started, how COVID-19 affected on our daily life, tips to be safe, what keeps you safe from COVID-19, COVID-19 deaths and patients, what will happen after COVID-19. What is COVID-19? COVID-19 is a virus that can cause you to get such as cold, flu, and high temperature. It can spread really quickly among people, so you have to keep social distance between each other. And most people that got COVID-19 died. This is a close look to the virus. Do you know when and where COVID-19 started? COVID-19 started on China on 31 December 2019 because of people eating bats, and it spread all around the world really fast.
Hello, my name is Aisha, and today I'm going to tell you how did COVID-19 affect school and studying. We can't attend face-to-face, which means we can't contact our teachers directly.
if we didn't understand anything. So like when we stay home, we have to stay home so that we be safe. And we always have to wear masks if we go outside. How did COVID-19 affect communities? Always when you have to go outside, we have to do social distance. We have to not to shake hands and no gathering and no physical contact.
Hi, my name is Fajar. What are the things that will keep us safe? Wearing masks. Wearing masks is an important thing to protect us from the COVID-19 virus. Keeping social distance. We have to be 2 meters apart from each other to be safe. Sanitizing your hands and washing the hands is a good thing before touching face and mouth and nose. Why did the government tell us to stay at home? Stay home to stay safe. Going out and having a close contact with people might spread COVID-19. Gathering is the main reason behind the high number of COVID-19 cases.
Hi, my name is Salama. Today I'm going to talk about COVID-19 death and patients. Did you know that people died in COVID-19? Above 3 million people died. And how did people who had COVID-19 is 1 million people? Did you know that COVID-19 could get worse? People thought that COVID-19 will go after 2 or 3 months, but when they noticed that it's still here at least 1 year or more, they felt so scared.
What will happen after COVID-19? COVID-19 vaccine will be a must for everyone, even newborn babies and adults. It will not be weird to see anyone walking in the streets and wearing masks. We will be used to it. The life will return to normal, but everyone will be extra safe, like sanitizing your hands after coming back from the mall. And if you were sick, you wear masks. Some teachers and students might use distant learning if they couldn't attend class or go to school. Thank you, everyone. Stay home, stay safe.
Thank you so much. Now, yes, the representative.
The next team to start is grade 5 under the supervision of Miss Iman Bedal, and their topic will be what will the world be like after COVID-19?
So is it Miss Iman Bilal? Because according to the schedule, I have Miss, okay, let me share with you the presentation.
Miss, I think it's our turn.
Okay, it's Miss Mira's class. Okay, so let's follow this, this presentation. So the first team presented was Miss Shireen's team, Layan, Fatima, and Roda. The second team was Miss Fatima's team, Rafael and Weiss. The team who presented now were Miss Walaa's team, and now Miss Mira's team, 6G3 and 6G4. Okay, and then after that is going to be my team. So from Miss Mira's team, Aisha, Fatima, and Hissa, who's going to present?
Aisha Muhammad.
Okay, Miss, I will make you the co-host now.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are so happy to be participating in this competition. Good afternoon, everyone. We are so happy to be participating in this competition. We are grade 6 students from 6G3 and 6G4. We are 3 in this team, Fatma Said, which is me, and Aisha Muhammad and Hassan Blushi. Our topic is about life after COVID-19. Hope you enjoy it.
Table of contact. Here's the point that we will cover today. Definition of COVID-19, rules of COVID-19, cases of COVID-19, our current life, the effect of COVID-19, life after COVID-19, technology, and even kids after COVID-19.
COVID-19. COVID-19 is a type of virus that occasionally causes death. When an infected person coughs or sneezes, it will infect the people closest to him, and it goes on. This virus horrifying pandemic that started in China, this disease has killed millions and millions of people, and I assume it will kill more of our society throughout the years. COVID-19 is caused by infection within the several acute respiratory syndrome. This virus affects nature and also peoples in several ways. COVID-19 is a pandemic that spread around the world at lightning speed and has caused a lot of mental issues because our society has been quarantined. That's why people has been feeling so lonely and overwhelmed. Due to this pandemic, we have some rules to comply. Some of them are social distancing. Social distancing, we have to keep 2 meters between us whenever we go out, and we wear masks all the time. Here are the numbers of the cases. Total cases in the world, 164,930,376, while 3,419,388 total deaths in the world. Meanwhile, 1,367 total degrees in UAE. Now Aisha will tell us more about life in this pandemic.
This is how our life is going during this pandemic. We have to stay in the house doing nothing. And whenever we want to go out, we feel anxious and fearful because we have to maintain social distancing and wear our masks all the time. Schools have shifted to distance learning, where we had to study online. We have limited our visits to family members and friends. Here are some negative and positive effects for COVID-19. It's caused mental health issues. Not only, but also tens of millions of people are at risk of falling into extreme poverty. This virus affects nature and people in several ways. On the other hand, COVID-19 has its positive effects, such as we have been developing electronics. Fertilization has been helping us stop pollution and clear Earth from all bacteria. And this virus helped us to be appreciative of what we have and be patient for what we want. I always ask myself, where would we be in 6 months, a year, 10 years from now? According to a scientist, coronavirus may end in 2024, while on the other hand, I feel that this global pandemic will end in 2025, although I consider our community will still wear their masks because they are used to them. There are several possible futures for the ending of the virus. Perhaps we will find a cure, or the virus will be just a normal thing. After COVID-19, the world will develop their electronics and programs and schools will use more e-learning programs rather than books. In addition, schools will use Academic Earth, Google Classroom, and furthermore, they would not only use the platforms we have, but they will create new ones. For example, a platform for writing books, also giving your opinion on books. Now Hassa is going to tell us about the technology and how kids will be after COVID-19.
I believe that the world will use electrons for their everyday activities, since we have been developing electrons and not using other things. Because they have used electronic devices for a long time, it will be hard to rely on books and paper again. The world after COVID-19 is unlikely to turn the world it was, but there will be a new chapter for the world. In addition, I think people will learn more about health and eco-friendly materials after this virus. Since COVID-19, we have been afraid that our bodies cannot fight this virus. Therefore, we started learning more about health and eco-friendly materials and keeping the earth safe from the pollution. Perhaps COVID-19 was good for us, and the earth, like a sterilization, has been helping us to stop this pollution and clear the earth from all bacteria. Sterilization is one of the reasons that we stay at home. Kids after COVID-19. Kids these ages will never live how we lived before this global pandemic. They will have new skills and improved technology, also upgraded smart houses. I believe that kids these days will think differently and more maturely as they born to think of that.
To wrap things up, COVID-19 is after all a global pandemic that we cannot ignore for the meantime. As any global pandemic that happens mainly every 100 years, we believe that it will come to an end. The world will prevail this virus. Our hopes are that the world learns its lessons and live peacefully ever after with nature. Life after COVID-19 will be interesting, and we're looking forward for it. Every storm is part of your journey.
Thank you so much for listening to our speech, and don't forget to stay home and stay safe.
The next team to present is grade 7 boys under the supervision of Miss Ahmed with the topic, the weirdest invention.
Okay. Ragash, I'm gonna make you the co-host.
Hello everyone, welcome to our program. Today, I will make people who are suffering from the weird problems. People suffering from certain problems and could be solved using the weirdest inventions ever. Isn't that amazing? For example, I'm using this hairbrush as a mic, and it's working. Hello? Hello? Also, I can brush my hair using it. So I need you to vote for the best item at the end of the program. So I need your help. First, let's meet our friend Ragash. How about today, Ragash?
Well, it wasn't fine until I started using the grass flip-flop.
What? Are you serious? I have never heard about it.
Yes, I'm serious. I always liked to walk on grass, but it was impossible because we didn't have grass in our garden. Besides, it's too hot here.
Exactly. So what did you do?
The solution is the grass flip-flop. It is not like any ordinary flip-flops. It gives you a sense of walking on the grass. It feels like walking on a wet, smooth grass, but using flip-flops. The grass flip-flops are waterproof, see? And you can wash it again and again, and it's recyclable.
Wow, I can't wait to try them actually.
Yes, my friend, I advise you to order a pair of them.
Thanks a lot. Now wait, Sultan, what are you doing?
Hi Abdullah, I enjoy taking selfies using my selfie spoon.
A spoon? How and why?
I'm crazy about taking selfies. I like to take selfies all the time. I face problems while eating. That was really frustrating.
I totally understand. So what did you do?
Here's the solution. Buy a selfie spoon so you can eat and take a selfie at the same time. It is a selfie spoon that you can extends so high so people can take photos of themselves while eating.
But how do you use it?
To use the selfie spoon, users must turn on the Bluetooth feature on their smartphone. This is a button that takes photos on their Android phones, and there's a separate one that takes photos on iOS devices.
That's great, Sultan. People who like selfies will enjoy using the spoon. Thanks a lot. Now, dear audience, what do you think? Which one will you have? The grass flip-flop? The selfie spoon? Or maybe you'd have my brush. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Abdullah Al-Shamsi was with you from Liwa Rocks.
Okay, Raga shared with you a link. If you just tell us which one you like the most.
Miss, the link is not working for me.
Me too.
So it's not working. Okay.
It's me three.
There's no need before, okay. There's no need to waste that time. Let's move to the second team. And now Miss Larney's team. Who's gonna be the, who's gonna share? Mira?
Mira. Yeah.
I will do the co-host, yeah. Just I want to say something. I'm really happy with the positive comments you are sending to each other, guys. I want to thank you a lot for this. Yes, Miss Aisha, sorry.
What team is this again?
Miss Amal, my team.
It's still your team now?
Yes.
Coming up.
No, now Miss Larni and Miss Teresa's team.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Miss, I'll start sharing my screen, okay?
That's camera.
We just want to do a quick checkup. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Eco Club members from Liwa International School, and today we're going to present our presentation entitled Sustainable Development and Lifestyle.
Jochen Zietz once said, sustainability is no longer about doing less harm, it's about doing more good. It's just no longer acceptable to not harm the environment. We have to do more as consumers and citizens to make our earth and environment amazing. This is the essence of sustainability.
Can you stop and look around for a while? Our world is in troubled water right now. Many people suffer because of environmental problems caused by human actions that couldn't have been prevented if only we are intentional to what we do to help the environment. Hunger, lack of sources of clean water, energy crisis, and overconsumption are few to mention, but the effects of the sustainability issues the world faces today are devastating.
And now, let's talk about one of the major sustainability issues that the world faces today, hunger. According to the United Nations, 690 million people still go to bed on an empty stomach each night. The Hunger Sustainable Development Goal calls for ending hunger in the world by 2030.
Now, let's talk about the second sustainability issue, lack of sources of clean water and poor sanitation. There's nothing more essential to life on Earth than water.
Yet, in many countries, there's a global water crisis. Billions of people around the world are continuing to suffer from poor access to water, sanitation, and hygiene, according to a new report by UNICEF and the World Health Organization.
The third sustainability issue is that our energy usage is increasing and we will face a shortage of resources in the coming years. Therefore, having renewable resources is an important concern. We have identified three causes of energy crisis, which are overconsumption and overpopulation, aging infrastructure, and energy waste.
A global economy lacking affordable and clean energy, and the increase of greenhouse gas emissions is creating drastic changes to our climate system. This is impacting every continent.
Did you know that 1/3 of food produced globally is wasted? Well, let's learn more about overconsumption and production. According to UNESCO, worldwide consumption and production, a driving force of the global economy, rely on the use of the natural environment resources in a model that continues to lead to destructive impacts of the planet.
The UAE is hoping for a greener future. UAE leaders believe that sustainability is the only key to unlock a green future for all of us.
The UAE contributes to Sustainable Development Goals to end hunger by promoting sustainable agriculture to our local communities and donating to support this initiative.
In addition, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum launched the 100 Million Meals campaign to provide food parcels to families and people in need across 20 countries, including Lebanon, Jordan, Sudan, Pakistan, and many more.
Next slide, please. She's lagging.
No problem, my dear.
The UAE is also on track to sustainable energy to conserve non-renewable resources. For example, the Masdar Sustainable City and Dubai Clean Energy Strategy.
To live a more sustainable life, all it takes is a lifestyle change. For example, reducing your consumption and waste and continue to have a more sustainable mindset. Having all these platforms in place, we can say that a greener future awaits us all. Together, we can create a sustainable future.
Supporting sustainable food production to end world hunger.
Conserving clean water and facilitating sanitation.
Promoting renewable sources of energy. And reducing overconsumption and production.
Are you ready to listen to our very own rap song about sustainability?
Echo Club members in the house, yo! Life is beautiful, but we made it bad. Seeing in the future will make you sad. Trash and pollution everywhere, on the floor, in the seas, and in the air. We need to be more sustainable and make the world unbreakable. We need to be more sustainable and make the
Why are we wasting up all our resources? If we can save electricity prices, people should have responsibility to support sustainability because the earth is suffering and there is no stability. We need to be more sustainable and make the world unbreakable. We need to be more sustainable and make the world unbreakable.
Saying no to wasting toilet stuff and not to use. Don't waste water and always reuse. Oh yes, we believe we can do this. You and me, we're together in this.
Thank you all for listening. Once again, we are Eco Club members from Lewa International School. And remember, sustainability is always the right path for a greener future. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. It was amazing. Thank you, as usual. Okay. So
the next team to present is a. I'm sorry.
It's Mr. Muhammad Amin's team, Ahmed and Muhammad Walid. Ahmed, are you gonna be the?
Yes, miss. I'm gonna be the co-host.
Okay, so here you are.
Okay.
Best of luck, boys.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad, are you here? I just want to make sure he's here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, let's start. Here it is. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, present. My screen is lagging for some reason. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, dear teachers and fellow students. Today, me and my colleague Ahmed Yusuf would like to present to you our presentation about life after COVID-19, supervised by Mr. Muhammad Amin. And I would also like to thank our supervisors for choosing us for this amazing public speaking competition. Today, we'll be talking about three main topics. Number one, eco-political system. Number two, education system worldwide. And number three, healthcare system. Now I would like to pass the mic over to my friend Ahmed Yusuf to talk more about the eco-political systems.
Can you hear me, miss? Yes, to begin with, politics and economy are both very connected in applying changes in their system. If politics happens to announce a change, it will affect the economy greatly, and it's the same way the other way around. COVID-19 had a huge influence on politics and economy, and it will indeed change them and change how they work in the pandemic and the post-pandemic. For an illustration of what I'm talking about, the European Union has launched a recovery plan for neo-functionalists that will change trade economy and regional economy as well. In this case, they have spent 750 billion euros by borrowing from the finance market to help support increasing and developing politics and economy throughout the pandemic. This illustration by itself is a very good example of how COVID-19 will completely change or shape the politics in the post-pandemic. Now that we've understood politics and how it works, we need to understand and explore how economy is also related to what I'm saying. Economy is greatly affected by this pandemic, as well as to define economy, it's everything from money to consumption and production. For instance, the economical change that will affect it in the post-pandemic are the governmental budgets, which are healthcare for national healthcare. We can see here, over here in the graph, I don't know if you can see it, but from 2019 over here to 2028, it's expected to reach a estimated of 2.4% annual rate increase, as well as of course, like an increase in money, which is what I was talking about. The annual rate in particular was double the amount of annual rate in 2014 to 2018, which was 1.2%. So this graph pretty much is self-explanatory on how economy will completely change in the post-pandemic. Now I will pass the mic over to my friend and colleague, Muhammad Walid, to explain more about life after COVID-19.
COVID-19 has taken a huge part of our lives, especially young children and teenagers. One of the main reasons is because of how schools, colleges, and universities have shut down due to this pandemic. Also, I think that, in my opinion, that all the schools should be ready to implement online learning in the near future just for the safety of the students. On to the next slide. The educational system will still try to implement online learning for the absentees as a way to keep them safe, only in certain circumstances, like injury or inability to come to school, so they do not miss any important tasks. For instance, the following graph shows the statistics about the education system worldwide, and it proves that there needs to be a change. It's difficult to grasp what the 31% of students worldwide are missing out on. Life without education is negatively life-changing. That is why I believe that a major change should happen and should affect most of the students, if not all of them, as shown in the graph. Technology also should help and take over education the next couple of years or decades. The way of delivering education should have multiplicity or many ways. Now that we've investigated more about the education system worldwide, let's talk more about the healthcare system. In this pandemic, we have seen that the healthcare system has also reached its full potential. And generally speaking, we can say that the healthcare nowadays is truly advanced to the limits, where it's possible to operate on a patient using only technology. The field of healthcare has shown how capable it is in the past couple years. Unfortunately, that's what we thought about it. But in fact, there have been many problems in the pandemic, and some people have not been able to get the vaccine or any medicine to help them out. Now I'll pass over the mic again to Ahmed Yusuf to talk more about the healthcare system.
Okay, in reference to what my colleague Mr. Muhammad talked about, there are three main statistical consequences that will lead to a change in the healthcare system. Our first consequence is women's decisions towards reproduction. As you can see in the following graph, the green one, there's a 12% percentage from the graph that shows that women delayed their plans of having babies because they fear of their babies getting infected. So they delay their plans until the pandemic is over. Moving on to the next one, which is children's health problems. There's another graph for it over here. Data has also proven that about 40% of children worldwide suffer eyesight problems due to online schooling. And 33% of children worldwide have become less effective due to quarantine and due to the less activity during their lives. And moreover, about 25% of children worldwide have suffered a variety of illnesses due to the pandemic. Lastly, 2%, apart from those 25% that were ill, have sadly died due to the pandemic. Our last graph over here, suicidal thoughts occurring to teenagers. About 60%, which is the 40% here and 20% here, have suffered mental health problems and substance abuse problems, as well as they have thought of suicidal thoughts due to the pandemic and due to them losing their family and relatives. And about 40% of teenagers worldwide haven't been yet affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, neither the quarantine. To sum up what we have talked about in this presentation, I will be talking about one more topic, which is the governmental agenda conspiracy. The governmental agenda conspiracy proves that the government has...
Sorry, guys, you have exceeded the time. You have reached the 7 minutes.
We are almost done. This is like the last.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
That was just an extra part in our presentation. So the main details were the 3 first topics.
Thank you so much. Amazing as usual.
Proud of you, boys.
Yes.
Thank
And
you
I
so
like
much.
the efforts exerted in the research. They did a lot of research on the topic, mashallah.
Miss, how do
Yeah,
I
well
give you
done by
back
them.
the host?
Sorry, Ahmed?
How do I give you back the host? It doesn't
No
appear to
problem.
me.
Don't worry about this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, now we have the team of Miss Iman Bilal, Mahra Al-Ghaithi, Afra Omar, Sarah Ghazi, Metha. I think Sarah is going to be the host, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Miss.
Yalla, you can present your presentation.
السلام عليكم، أنا اسمي مهرة سالم مع أصدقائي سارة، هند، ميثا وعفرة. اليوم سأتحدث عن كيف سيصبح العالم بعد كوفيد-19.
يتفق معظم الخبراء اليوم أن العالم سيكون بعد انتهاء أزمة فيروس كوفيد-19 مختلفاً عما كان قبله، فالأزمة قد تشكل ضغطاً كبيراً، لكنها تعزز مناعتنا وقدرتنا على الصمود، وتدفعنا إلى تطوير حلول مبتكرة، وتعلمنا دروساً جديدة، وتغير طريقة عملنا وحياتنا، وتجعلنا نبني عالماً أفضل.
متى ستعود المدرسة؟
ستعود من جديد ابتسامتي وفرح الأصدقاء، سنكمل بالتأكيد، لن يوقفنا عناء.
يا للروعة، أخبار سارة، هل سمعتم؟
لا، عن ماذا؟
أخبرينا يا ميثا، ما الذي لم نسمعه؟
تناقلت الأخبار عبر العالم انتهاء زمن كورونا وتجاوز تلك المحنة والجائحة التي أعبت البشرية لفترة من الحياة. اليوم العالمي يغني ويرقص عبر العالم موت ما سمي بكوفيد-19.
لكن هل نستطيع أن نتجاوز ما مضى ونسلم مما هو قادم؟
دعونا نتخيل هذا العالم الجميل وهذه الحياة السعيدة ما بعد كوفيد-19. هي فلنفتح نافذة التخيل ونرى الحياة بعد كوفيد-19. هل أنت مستعد للحياة بعد كوفيد-19؟
الاتصال والتواصل بين المجتمع.
لقد تطورت كثير من البرامج على المستوى التكنولوجي. أصبح هناك تطبيقات جديدة يتواصل من خلالها الناس. نعم، أنهم يتواصلون، لكن بحذر. لقد أصبح الناس أكثر وعيا، فما زالوا يرتدون الكمامات في الأماكن المزدحمة، وقد صممت كمامات للحفلات والمراكز التجارية وغيرها.
التعليم بعد كوفيد-19. من أبرز تحولات التعليم في زمن ما بعد كوفيد-19 هو الاتجاه المتصاعد بقوة نحو استخدام التقنيات المتقدمة وإنشاء مزيد من البوابات والمنصات لمختلف مراحل التعليم، خاصة بعد أن أثبتت فاعليتها في وقت شدة الجائحة. سنرجع إلى المدرسة ونحن أكثر وعياً.
العالم بعد كوفيد-19. العمل شيء مهم في حياتنا، لذلك سيصبح العالم عن بعد سائد على مدى المستقبل القريب، وسيتم تحويل بعض الوظائف إلى وظيفة رقمية. كل شيء تغير عن السابق، والجميع تعلم كيف السوق عبر الإنترنت. حتى المحلات الصغيرة جيدا يعرف كيف يحافظ على نفسه أثناء العمل.
التجارة بعد كوفيد-19. ستتأثر التجارة نتيجة انخفاض التبادل التجاري بين الدول، لذلك سيتجه العالم إلى التجارة الداخلية بتفعيل الأسواق وتلبية احتياجاتها من الإنتاج قصير المدى. كما ستزداد أهمية البنى التحتية الرقمية لتقديم الخدمات عبر الإنترنت.
والآن جاء دوركم لتشاركونا تصوراتكم للحياة بعد كوفيد-19. أرجو الضغط على الرابط المرسل في صندوق المحادثة.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Let's
lady.
wait.
Okay.
Now share your answers here.
سنشارك الأجوبة. Okay, ladies, thank you so much. Your time is up. That was amazing, as usual. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Now it's the STEAM. Will you be able, ladies, to share your screen, or you want me to share the screen for you?
Miss, share your screen for us.
Okay, حبيبتي.
بس أمل عملت لك شير جديد هلا أنا.
مو هذا مس البرزنتيشن؟
أيوة تمام، هلا عملت لك مرة ثانية.
هو نفسه اللي بعثته ليلي صح؟
نفسه.
اوكي حياتي. الموضوع مختلف عن الباقي المواضيع، لانه كانت مس عهود مشاركه الموضوع مع الطالبات وخلص اشتغلوا عليه، فما حبينا نخليهم يعيدوا الشغل. فالموضوع I will speak in English. The topic is different from other topics because Ms. Ahoud shared it earlier with them and the students worked on it, so we didn't want them to redo the work. So their topic is self-confidence, about how to build self-confidence. Okay, girls, you can start now.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أريد أن أشكركم على هذه الفرصة التي أتحتها لي ولأصدقائي. يسعدني أنا علا علي وزميلتي ليلي محمد من الصف السادس 6G2 أن أتحدث اليوم أمامكم عن الثقة بالنفس.
Please خبروني إمتى غير هاي.
Next slide.
Okay.
عندما كنت أبحث عن الآن نبدأ بتعريف الثقة بالنفس. حسب قول الشاعر
سوري بس ممكن أنا أعمل لهم شير لأنه هن مرتبين على الصورة فخربطت
طيب.
شوي حرام.
أوكي ماشي، أنا هعملك كو هوست مس عهود. أوكي
شكرا مس.
بس بدي أوكي تفضلي مس عهود.
يلا أوكي تفضلوا بنات، خليني أعمل شير سكرين من عندي. علا تفضلي.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يسعدني أنا علا علي وزميلتي ليلي محمد من الصف السادس 6G2 أن نتحدث اليوم أمامكم عن الثقة بالنفس. عندما كنت أبحث عن صور لإعداد المسابقة استوقفتني هاتان الصورتان وأردت أن أشاركها معكم. فعندما رأيت هذا الطفل الذي يعتبر نفسه بطلاً ضحكت أول الأمر، لكن أعجبتني عندما علمت أنها الثقة بالنفس ما جعلته بطلاً. والصورة الثانية على العكس إنها كبيرة في العمر ولكن ثقتها بنفسها أقل، فحزنت لها. برأيكم ما الأسباب التي بنت ثقة الطفل بنفسه؟ هيا نستكشف ذلك معا. الآن نبدأ بتعريف الثقة بالنفس. حسب قول الشاعر إذا كنت ذي رأي فكن ذي عزيمة، فإن فساد الرأي أن تتردد. إن الثقة بالنفس هي إيمان الإنسان بأهدافه وقدراته. الآن زميلتي ليلي سوف تخبركم أكثر عن الثقة بالنفس.
كما أرى أن الثقة بالنفس هي احترامك لذاتك وقدراتك، أي ثقة الإنسان في صفاته وقدراته. فقد عرفها الدكتور أكرم رضا بأنها إيمان الإنسان بأهدافه وقراراته وإمكانياته. ويعرف الإنسان الواثق من نفسه في علم النفس بأنه الشخص الذي يحترم ويقدر ذاته وبأنه الشخص الناجح. فالثقة بالنفس هي الركيزة الأساسية للشخصية الناجحة والتي يعد وجودها أساس لمجتمع ناجح. إن كنت واثقا من نفسك فهذا سوف يساعدك على الاستمرار. هناك بعض النقاط التي يجب أن يركز عليها شخص ناجح في مجاله. فالشخصية الناجحة دائما واثقة في نفسها، فيجب على الشخص الناجح أن أولا يهتم بالشكل الخارجي، فاهتمام الشخص بمظهره الخارجي الأنيق المرتب يجعله أكثر ثقة بنفسه أمام الآخرين. ثانيا ممارسة الرياضة. ممارسة التمرينات الرياضية مهمة جدا للحفاظ على الصحة ولزيادة الثقة بالنفس، لأنها تنشط الدورة الدموية وبالتالي تحسن الحالة النفسية التي تعزز بدورها الثقة بالنفس. ثالثاً، تحديد الأهداف. يجب على أي شخص واثق بنفسه أن يحدد هدفه وما يريد فعله في الدنيا حتى يسهل عليه طريق تحقيقه والوصول. رابعاً، الذكاء الاجتماعي. فتكوين الصداقات والعلاقات يجعلك أكثر اختلاطاً بالناس، وهذا الاختلاط يجعلك شخص واثق بنفسك وأكثر إيجابياً.
شكرا عزيزتي ليلي. أريد أن أضيف شيئا. هناك أوقات تهتز الثقة بالنفس، وهي
النقد اللاذع.
النقد اللاذع، كثرة المشاكل، الخوف والوحدة. أولى خطوات بناء الثقة في النفس تكون بمعالجة انعدام الثقة، وذلك عدم الشعور بالدونية، بل أخطب نفسي: أنا لست أقل من الآخرين، بل أنا الأفضل، أنا لست فاشلة، أنا من الأوائل في صفي، فالعلامات ليست كل شيء، بل الثقافة هي، وأنا لي دور مهم في عائلتي وصفي ووطني.
بعض الطرق لزيادة الثقة في النفس: لا تردد كلمة أنا فاشل تجاه ما لم تستطيع إنجازه، ولا تعطي فرصة أبدا للوهم أن يخلخل عزيمتك ويثني إرادتك.
وأيضا اشغل نفسك بالتفكير في أي شيء نافع كالقراءة أو الكتابة، ومن المهم أن تنشر الطاقة الإيجابية دائما.
فالثقة بالنفس هي مفتاح النجاح، والتي بها يمكن أن تصل إلى مراتب لا تتوقعها. وثق بالله ثم بقدراتك لتحقيق أهدافك. وشكرا لاستماعكم.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. Thank you. Can you, Mr. Hood, stop sharing the screen?
Thank you, Ms. Amal. Thank you.
Thank you. Within the time. Okay. And now it's the turn of Mr. Rizq. Mr. Rizq, مين اللي حتقدم؟ مين الطالبات اللي حتقدم هاي؟
ان شاء الله قيس.
قيس؟ اوكي. صح، قيس لحاله.
تفضل يا قيس.
يا لحظة شوي.
ماشي، تفضل.
Qais's friend is sick, so Qais is gonna be presenting the whole presentation by himself. Yalla, best of luck, ya Qais. We are proud of you.
نظراً لمرض صديقي راشد سأقدم العرض كاملاً إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اسمي قيس مهند السالم من الصف الثامن. يسعدني أن أقدم لكم هذا العرض، وهو بعنوان أغرب اختراع، والحمد لله الذي بفضله قد وهبنا العلم وجعله لنا نوراً نهتدي به. سنتعرف معاً على أغرب الاختراعات حتى يومنا هذا، ولكن بداية سنتعرف أولاً على مفهوم الاختراع. فما هو الاختراع؟ يعرف الاختراع بأنه أي فكرة جديدة قابلة للتطبيق على أرض الواقع، بحيث يسهل تصنيعها وتحويلها إلى كيان قائم بذاته، كما يجب أن تعود على البشرية بفوائد عظيمة، ويمنح مخترعها براءة الاختراع. ولا بد من الإشارة إلى أن العلم أنجز الكثير من الاختراعات على مر العصور. والآن سنتعرف على أغرب الاختراعات قديماً، وهو اختراع المصباح الكهربائي. إن أول من صنع أول مصباح كهربائي متوهج ذي مقاومة عالية هو توماس أديسون، وقد كان يعمل من خلال تمرير الكهرباء في سلك كهربائي بلاتيني رفيع موجود في مصباح زجاجي مفرغ من أجل تأخير انصهار السلك. ورغم ذلك فقد أنار المصباح لعدة ساعات فقط. وقام أديسون بعدها باختبار آلاف المواد لصنع السلك الكهربائي بهدف تحسين المصباح. وكان أديسون قد فكر في استخدام التنجستن، ولكنه لم يستطع استخدامه بناء على الأدوات التي كانت متوافرة حينها. بدأ أديسون بعدها في إضافة الكربون إلى بعض المواد من أجل استخدامها في صنع السلك الكهربائي كالخيزران والأرز مثلاً، حتى أنه طلب بعض علماء الأحياء أليافاً نباتية من المنطقة المدارية، حيث كان عمله شاقاً، ولكنه كان مدركاً لذلك. وبعدها قام أديسون بكربنة خيوط قطنية عندما طبق جهداً على المصباح، وحينها بدأ المصباح في إشعاع توهج برتقالي خفيف لمدة 15 ساعة فقط. وبعدها كان السلك يحترق، وقد نال أديسون براءة اختراع هذا المصباح. ثم أكمل بعدها التحسينات على مصباحه إلى أن أنتج مصباح السقف في تاريخ 27 من شهر يناير عام 1880، وقد نال براءة اختراعه في ذات اليوم. ويذكر بأن المصابيح المستخدمة حاليا تشبهه. أما الآن سنتعرف معا على أغرب الاختراعات حديثا. بطاقة الحب. هذا الاختراع اسمه بطاقة الحب، وصمم خصيصا للأشخاص المكفوفين والمسنين الذين يجدون صعوبات في التسوق. إذن ما هو هذا الاختراع؟ إنه عبارة عن بطاقة رقمية تستند إلى نظام تحديد الترددات تلقائيا، ومع هذا النظام تستطيع التقاط المعلومات حول العلامات الملصقة بالسلع المراد شراؤها وإعطاؤها للمستهلك عبر الرسائل الصوتية. صممت هذه البطاقة من أجل المكفوفين تصميما أنيقا وجذابا وصغيرا وسهل الحمل، يشبه البطاقات الائتمانية. وتصميم البطاقة يعطي كل المعلومات التي تحتاجها أثناء التسوق، فالكثير من الناس لا يرون مدة الصلاحية، وهذا خطأ كبير، بالإضافة إلى إعطائك ثمن أو سعر المنتج، وهذا هو الأهم. أجد هذا الاختراع مثيراً، ويجدر به أن يكون في كل سوق، حيث سيجعل التسوق أكثر سلاسة ومتعة. باختصار، إنه اختراع مستقبلي. شكراً على حسن الاستماع، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thanks a million, Qais. Thanks, Mr. Razak. This is, you were very brave to present all of it by yourself. Thank you, mashallah. Okay, and now it's Miss Asma, 7G3, who's going to be presenting the presentation. Are the girls here?
Yes.
Fatima or Noura, well, I think Noura, it was Noura, right?
Yes.
Noura Jassim, صح?
Yes.
Okay, حبيبتي يلا.
السلام عليكم. اليوم سوف نتحدث عن أغرب الاختراعات مع الطالبات نورة جاسم، فاطمة محمد وشمة الكعبي من الصف 7G3.
أول أغرب اختراع هو مقهى القلوب الوحيدة. إذا كنت تشعر بحرج من الجلوس وحيدا في مقهى، ستكون هذه المقاهي الأنسب لك، حيث يقوم الموظفون بوضع لعبة محشوة أمامك لكي لا تشعر بالوحدة. ونستكمل مع ثاني أغرب اختراع، وهو حامل لوحي. قد تشعر في بعض الأحيان بالتعب حين إمساك جهاز لوحي، خاصة حينما تكون مستلقيا على السرير. والآن مع ثالث أغرب اختراع، وهي نظارات شمسية للكلاب. هذا الاختراع يبدو غريبا في البداية، لكن الكلاب تتأثر بأشعة الشمس الساطعة مثلنا تماما، وراعى الياباني هذا الأمر. والآن سننتقل إلى رابع أغرب اختراع، وهو هاتف الحقيبة. هاتف الحقيبة هو هاتف قديم يحمل باليد كحقيبة. يعرف هذا الهاتف بسعره الغالي، كان يصل سعره إلى الآلاف، ويقال إنه يشحن لمدة 10 ساعات ويمكن استخدامه لمدة 30 دقيقة. صنع هذا الهاتف عام 1982، وقد صنع للتحدث في أي مكان وفي أي وقت.
والآن مع الاختراع الخامس، الدراجة العائمة. هل سمعتم من قبل عن الدراجة العائمة؟ فهذه الدراجة يمكنها أن تسير على الأرض، كما يمكنها أن تسبح في الماء عند الحاجة إلى ذلك. تمكن الرجل الصيني من تحويل دراجته القديمة إلى دراجة عائمة، وذلك عن طريق ابتكار طوافات للدراجة حتى تصبح قادرة على العوم في المياه. أما الاختراع الأخير فهو أغرب طائرة مروحية. قام مبارك محمد عبد الله بابتكار أغرب طائرة مروحية في العالم، والغريب أنه ابتكر هذه المروحية من سيارة قديمة ودراجة متهالكة، واستغرق الوصول إلى الشكل النهائي من هذا الابتكار حوالي 8 أشهر، كما أنه تكلف الكثير من الأموال. وقد كان هذا الشاب ينفق كل ما يحصل عليه من عمله في صيانة الهواتف.
شكرا لحسن استماعكم.
Thank you so much. It was really nice. Thank you. Now we have the first team from Mr. Rudy's classes, AG1 and AG2, Moza Abdul Al-Mamari, I think, Wadima and Meita. Who's going to be the presenting?
Me, Miss Moza Abdul Rahman.
Moza Abdul Rahman. Okay. Ah, Moza.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, me and my classmates will be presenting about sustainable development and sustainable lifestyles.
I'm Moza Abdul Rahman, and I'll be talking about sustainable development. What exactly is sustainable development? Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. As the years passed by and the concept of sustainable development developed, it has shifted its focus more towards social development, economic development, and also environmental protection for future generations. The desired outcome of sustainable development is a state of society in which living conditions and services are used to meet human needs without jeopardizing the natural system's dignity or stability.
Sustainable lifestyles. In general, sustainable living is the practice of reducing your demand for natural resources by making sure that you replace what you use for the best. Sometimes that can mean not choosing to consume a product that is made using practices that don't promote sustainability. And sometimes it means changing how you do things so that you can start becoming more of an active part of the cycle of life. In general, feeling good about yourself and taking care of your health is important for your self-esteem and self-image. Maintain a healthy lifestyle while doing what is right for your body. A sustainable lifestyle takes into account eating, transportation, and socialization. Energy use, waste disposal. There are a lot of primary goals to somehow fulfill before actually achieving a sustainable lifestyle. And a few examples are no poverty, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, and more.
Sustainable Development Goals. Human societies are causing more damage than ever to the planet and the environment, which is why we need Sustainable Development Goals. Some important Sustainable Development Goals are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, decent work and economic growth, and more. Now I'm going to talk more about the three most important goals. The first goal is no poverty, and despite the ongoing progress, 10% of the world's population live in poverty and struggle to meet basic needs such as health, education, and access to water and sanitation. Another goal is zero hunger. Globally, 1 in 9 people are undernourished, the vast majority of whom live in developing countries. Undernutrition causes wasting or severe wasting of 52 million children worldwide. It contributes to 45% of deaths in children under 5 years old, which is 3.1 million children per year. The last goal I'm talking about today is gender equality. Many women and girls don't get to live free without discrimination, including workplace discrimination. Females also get less job opportunities than men, who usually get higher position jobs than women. For example, in 2018, the number of women engaged in the labor force was put at 48%, while that of men was 75%. Furthermore, society has painted men to be more empowered than women.
Thank you for your time. We hope you learned something about sustainable development and that you are willing to change your lifestyle for the earth.
Thank you so much, ladies. It was really nice. Thank you. Now, our last team, AG3, Hamda Matar, Hamda Ahmed, and Wadima, who's going to be presenting. Are you here, girls?
I think
Mr. Rudy,
I think they are not here, Miss Amala. So only Wadima, Moza, and Meita are here.
Ah,
yes.
so only one
Yes,
team.
Yes, yes.
Okay, only one team.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
We
girls.
reached the end. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Now I will ask our judges to go into a breakout room. I know it's going to be a very hard job because all of them did wonderfully, did a great job, and we are all proud of you. So.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much to the students, their teachers, their coaches. This was an amazing experience. Thank you.
Yes, I would like to add it was a really good experience. This is my first time being a part of an event like this, and I was really impressed by all the students' hard work, the research that you did, and the creative presentations that you've done. So this will be very difficult for me, and I'm pretty sure for Dr. Kyle and Ms. Rima as well. So we will take every consideration. We will not take it lightly, and to the best of everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to add also that I'm very impressed with the level of commitment, organization, and passion you have all shown. In addition to that, I really liked how you're encouraging each other and how you supported one another. This really means a lot to us. We are very proud of you.
That would be the one thing that I have to say. The support and encouragement that you gave each other just filled my heart. So beyond the presentation, that was just like, I was so happy to see that. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. And thanks a lot for Ms. Layla and Ms. Shayma, Ms. Larni, for every teacher who's here, Mr. Amin, Mr. Rudy, Ms. Iman, and of course our IT. The best
شكرا
of the
جزيلا
best.
مس امل حبيبتي، شكرا جزيلا لتعبك وجهودك واتاحه الفرصه للكل انه يشارك بكل الابداعات اللي عنده، وكل الشكر لكل الناس اللي شاركوا وكل الفريق وكل المعلمين، الف شكر للجميع.
يعني I didn't expect this number of students from middle school. I didn't expect this level of creativity. The speaking guys, يعني whether in English or in Arabic ما شاء الله you are
بجد ما شاء الله مستوى فعلا مشرف، يعني اتمنى بجد اشوف كل طلاب المدرسه بهذا المستوى الرائع.
يا ريت روعه.
يعني ما شاء الله احيانا انا بالنسبه لي كلغه عربيه والانجليزيات احيانا بتكون شوي مثلا انه بعض العروض حتى بالانجليش طريقه البرزنتيشن كانت تخلينا كثير مندمجين صراحه. يعني ما شاء الله على الجميع، الله يعطيكم الف عافيه.
هلا one of the co-host is closing my video. I don't know why. Exactly, Fatima. Everyone did. Yes, thank you. Allah, يعني even I'm more impressed by the positive energy you are spreading, and how you support each other. But I'm not even joking. Everyone stood out. Yes, I agree with you guys. يعني Miss Wala, you missed it.
Well, I missed that. Unfortunately, I had some periods, but I'm sure that they did a great job, like last year.
Yes, everyone did a great job. Everyone did a great job.
Although it wasn't easy to
And what
practice
was amazing
using
is
the Zoom, and
what was
you know, yes. Mr.
what was
Amin.
amazing as well is the level of self-esteem, and they trust themselves. I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, you don't really, everyone, you don't reflect your age. I felt like I've been watching people who are like 18 and above. Really amazing, mature, the articulation, the eloquency, really beyond my imagination. Thank you so much.
It's enough that they decided to participate, although they have many things to do, and although it's like it's an online meeting and an online program. Did you have any rap song this year?
Of course.
Our singer.
Are you still the host, Mr. Hafiz? I'm the host, but somebody is. Sorry. I make you the host? Okay. And able to start the video, imagine.
Miss, do you want me to share my screen so I put on that rap song? Or
What, Mira?
no? Miss, do you want me to share my screen so I put the rap song, or will they sing it?
Do they need to share this?
You're lagging.
Without me putting
Enough to sing it.
I didn't get it, Ms. Wala. She was lagging.
She's asking about the presentation. Should she share her screen?
No more presentations. Just she
No
can.
presentation, Mira. Only the song.
The song. Yalla, girls, we're waiting for you.
Miss, do I start?
Yes, please.
Sorry? Yalla, we're listening.
Okay, do I start?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Life is beautiful, but we made it bad. Seeing in the future will make you sad. Trash and pollution everywhere, on the floor, in the seas, and in the air. We need to be more sustainable and make the world unbreakable. We need to be more sustainable and make the world unbreakable.
They are in the car.
They went home. They are so cute, Miss Amal.
Yes. Whose turn now? I think Layal?
Layal's turn.
Is Layal here? She's not.
Sure.
Yes.
Why are we wasting up all our resources? If we can save and trust the process, people should have responsibility to support sustainability because the earth is suffering and there is no stability. We need to be more sustainable and make the nature incredible. We need to be more sustainable and make the nature incredible.
Wonderful. I have a question. Are you girls the ones who wrote the song or you get it from the internet?
No, actually, Miss Larni and Elma wrote it.
Ah, okay. So nice.
So
now
this is an original composition of the Eco Club members and these beautiful ladies here who presented our members. And it's my time now to actually promote it. If you want to be a member, everyone is invited to be a member of the Eco Club. If you love taking care of the environment, and if you think you can raise awareness to your family, to your friends, to your classmates, to anyone, send me a message, please, and we are happy to have you. Thank you.
And as Ms. Larni did, I'm also gonna, capture the opportunity and also speak about the innovation team.
Sure.
All right. Ms.
Then I will
Amal,
talk about the happiness team.
to join the innovation team.
Yes. So
then I will talk about the happiness team.
I will talk about the happiness team. So if you want to join the innovation team, you are more than welcome. I told you
when
this
will
job is
the
very hard.
judges finish?
Sorry?
When will the judges finish?
I told you the job is very hard. It's very hard to choose the winners. You all did a great job. It's very hard. You made it hard on them, guys. You made it hard on them. You know, we have until till 3, so we still have time. Don't worry.
Of this.
It wasn't very easy though to make the decision because all our students are distinguished. This is a great learning experience for you, everyone. And you know, there's always a first or second time for everything, but you will get more chances. Don't worry.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to thank you again for all the effort and for the enthusiasm and for the passion that you have reflected today. And I would like to thank all the teachers and the middle leaders behind this, Ms. Amal, Ms. Leila, and Ms. Shayma Wajih, and all the teachers and organizers. So thank you so much. And definitely, I would like to thank the judges today. So thank you, Ms. Rima and Ms. Aisha. Honestly, like this made the process easier for me, like your presence there, because I know how objective you are. So let's begin with the exciting news. First of all, it gives me pleasure to announce the winners of the third place for our competition, which is going to be a tie between the following classes, between 7B1, 7B4, and 6G3 and 6G4. So the groups of Ms. Amal and Ms. Mira. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. And the winners of the second place is the group of the classes 7G1 and 7G2, led by Ms. Larni and Ms. Teresa. Congratulations. Now, our winners for the internal public speaking competition for middle school, guess who? The group that belonged to the classes 5G1 and 5G3, led by Miss Iman Bilal. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone.
Amazing.
We would like you to please look at yourselves as winners. We have been talking in the breakout rooms about other individual students who presented so well today, although they're not maybe part of those winning groups, but you did so well and you will be rewarded for this. So thank you everyone for your courage and for your creativity. You really impressed us all and we are very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, I want to thank Ms. Wajiha for helping in organizing this. Ms. Rima as well. Ms. Aisha also, our team, the IT team, for supporting. They are the ones who created the link and they have been with me all the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone. So Ms. Iman and her team, congrats. You're going to compete in the inter-schools competition on Tuesday. Wonderful.
Yay.
Yes. So best of luck.
Thank you, everyone. That was a great learning experience for us all, actually. All the best.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. And finish on time. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Have a wonderful evening. You can leave, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.